former Deputy Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Singh Deo, who's with us right now. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here on CNN News 18 and for taking out the time for this conversation. Sir, we're going to keep it quick with you. We just want to understand some of your context as to how you're looking at all of these developments. Sir, first question for you. What are the Congress's plans? Is the Congress going to be attending the ceremony on the 22nd?
Unfortunately, the issue of Sri Ram, Bhagwan Ram, has been made into a political matter. And that is why all this is being asked about or talked about. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about really of going to a temple where Ramji is idolized. He is sitting. So the whole matter is that just before the elections, an incomplete temple where the first floor hasn't been cast, where the second floor hasn't been cast, or part of the first and second floor are to be cast in 2024 and 2025, there is an unseemly hurry to take political mileage from a program of, let us say, starting the temple, the Pran Pratishtha. So the matter has been made political. There is nothing, there must be nothing political about visiting a temple where there is an idol of Bhagwan Ram. So that is the whole issue. If it is being made into a political show, then reactions will be political.
Sure.
Had it been just a religious matter, I don't think anybody would have been talking about it even. Everybody would want to go at their convenience or at an appropriate auspicious time. And many thousands and lakhs and crores would be visiting the temple.
Absolutely. So, sir, I do want to ask you though, what does that mean? Is that a yes or a no, sir? I'm only asking you because we've had other alliance partners of yours come out and do exactly that, give a yes or a no. CPIM, for example, we were just telling our audiences from the Samajwadi Party, Dimple Yadav seeming like it is a yes from them. So, what is the Congress's stance?
I won't be able to talk on behalf of the Congress. For one, I'm not an invitee, and I'm sure crores of Congress persons will be visiting the temple.
Okay.
Why is it so important to visit it on that particular day? Okay. The organizer has asked, in fact, the people not to come in large numbers. So it's been made into a sort of a show that some people have been asked to come and attend. It's become that sort of a thing.
Okay.
It's far removed from the religious aspect.
Mr. Deo, sir, can I just ask you one more question though? We've seen statements come in yesterday morning from Sam Pitroda. A few hours after that, we saw the Congress MP Shashi Tharoor put out a statement. I understand that your point is that you are not the spokesperson, the formal spokesperson. Why doesn't the Congress put out a concrete statement saying exactly what you just said?
I'm sure they would, because the matter has been politicized. The matter is entirely political now rather than religious. Had it been just religious, there would have been no question of yes or no. Everybody would like to go. But since it is a matter of a show before the Lok Sabha elections, people will think and give their answer. Some have said yes, some have said no.
Okay. Sir, I'll just ask you two more questions. Sir, there's a outfit in Kerala that is closely aligned with your ally, the IUML in Kerala. They in particular are asking, what is the Congress's answer? Give us some sense of direction. In fact, they've said, and I'm going to quote here, the Congress stand that the party can attend the ceremony is only meant to prevent depletion of Hindu votes in North India. It's this soft Hindutva approach of the Congress that has taken the party to the present situation. Sir, any direction, any sense of direction to your allies here?
It is not a matter of soft Hindutva, because Congress very clearly has stated on many occasions, the topmost leadership, that Congress is a secular thinking party, and it will always remain a completely secular thinking party. And secularism for me is what Swami Vivekananda said, that I accept all religions. I have reached the realization of Brahm, he said, by following the paths of every religion. Ram Krishna ji said, tolerate all religions. His disciple Vivekananda ji said, accept all religions. So that for me is secularism, and that for me is the way one should live in this society, in the world.
Okay, sir, can I ask you, our reporters who were covering the INDI meeting that took place very recently, they said that there was this understanding that when it came to the Ram Mandir issue, there was a need to set the narrative, to set the agenda from the beginning. Is the announcement of the Nyaya Yatra yesterday, the fact that we can expect that the Yatra will be somewhere in the northeast when this is taking place, is that the Congress attempt to set the narrative during the Ram Mandir inauguration?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because This invitation is for a very limited number of people. It is not for Congress persons. It is not for BJP persons. It is not for any other party person or members of the community, Indian community, this country's community. It is for a very select few people. So any other program, there was a lot of suggestions being put up to Rahulji to have this next phase of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which eventually he has decided to go ahead with. I don't see any connection because there would not be common people attending or being asked to attend or being invited to either of the events.
Okay. And so I do want to ask you, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Sonia Gandhi, these are leaders who have been personally invited for this. Could we see, because you did say a statement is incoming, it will happen. When could we see that statement by, sir, from the Congress, just making clear their stance?
22nd of Jan is a far way off. We'll enter into the new year, and I think when matters become politically ticklish, people would like to respond in a balanced sort of a way. People will not be allowed to take political mileage of one statement or the other, which is the attempt. The entire issue of Bhagwan Ram has unfortunately been reduced to a political stance. It's so sad. So very sad.
Sir, I do want to ask you, even right now, the 3 days we've seen that have passed since the CPIM made that statement, even this is being looked at by the BJP as dilly-dallying. Now, of course, you don't need to decide your terms based on what the BJP says, sir, but no sense of indication here, no weather vane, so that we understand here, even in our newsrooms, which way the Congress may lean?
We should wait and watch. If people are being wily, let the Congress also think and take its stand.
Okay. And sir, then to your alliance partners, for example, in Kerala, who are saying that it's exactly this dithering that has cost the Congress its popularity, what would you say, sir?
I don't think so. I don't think so. There are many issues because of which the Congress has got a lesser number of seats. And I know that things will change over time. People will be able to call as far as the Lok Sabha elections are concerned in times to come. So there are different issues.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you so much for taking out the time to speak to CNN News 18.
Thank you.